8 worst breakfasts that trigger heart attacks. Let's be honest, mornings can be a rush. And in the scramble to get out the door, many of us reach for what's fast, easy, or familiar. But here's something that often gets overlooked. Some of the most common breakfast choices can quietly damage your heart over time. The truth is, heart disease doesn't happen overnight. It builds slowly, meal by meal, bite by bite. And your breakfast? That's where it starts. What you eat first thing in the morning can either fuel your heart or push it towards serious trouble. So in today's video, we're counting down the 8 worst breakfasts that trigger heart attacks. These are the kinds of meals that spike blood sugar, raise cholesterol, inflame your arteries, and over time, increase the risk of heart disease. But don't worry, we'll also talk about better swaps and smarter ways to start your day. Let's dive in. Number 8, sugary breakfast cereals. They might look innocent in colourful boxes lined up in the supermarket aisle, but many breakfast cereals are basically dessert in disguise. We're talking high fructose corn syrup, refined grains, and barely a trace of real fibre. When you start your day with a bowl of sugary cereal, your blood sugar spikes, then crashes. This roller coaster not only makes you feel tired and hungry again within an hour, it also stresses your heart. High sugar intake is linked to inflammation, insulin resistance, and weight gain, all of which raise your risk of heart attacks. Some cereals even contain hydrogenated oils or artificial additives that harm your arteries. For a better option, go for a whole grain, low sugar cereal with at least 4 grams of fibre per serving. Or better yet, make overnight oats with chia seeds and berries. Number 7, flavoured yogurt cups. Yogurt can be healthy until it's not. Those little flavoured cups you find in the dairy aisle are often loaded with sugar, and some have as much as a can of soda. And the fruit on the bottom is usually more syrup than fruit. All the added sugar adds up fast, especially if you pair it with granola or a sweet coffee. Over time, excess sugar increases triglycerides and lowers HDL, the good cholesterol, creating the perfect storm for plaque buildup in the arteries. Instead, go for plain Greek yogurt and sweeten it yourself with cinnamon, berries, or a drizzle of honey. Number 6, pancakes with syrup, especially from a box. Stacked high and dripping with syrup, pancakes are a weekend favourite. But nutritionally, they're not doing your heart any favours. Most boxed pancake mixes are made with refined white flour, which digests quickly and sends your blood sugar soaring. Then you add butter and syrup, often made with high fructose corn syrup, and suddenly your breakfast is a heart hazard. The combination of refined carbs and added sugars leads to increased inflammation, weight gain, and higher LDL cholesterol. So what's a better option? Try making pancakes with oats or almond flour, and top them with mashed berries or a tiny bit of pure maple syrup. Number 5, fast food breakfast sandwiches. Drive-through breakfasts might save time, but they can cost your health. Bacon, sausage, processed cheese, and buttery biscuits, all stacked into one greasy sandwich, pack a huge amount of saturated fat, sodium, and preservatives. These ingredients raise blood pressure, clog arteries, and increase the risk of heart attacks. Some of these sandwiches contain more than half your daily sodium intake in one go. That's a major red flag if you're watching your heart. A healthier move? Make your own breakfast sandwich at home using whole grain bread, avocado, spinach, and a boiled egg. Number 4, pastries, donuts, and danishes. They're pretty to look at and hard to resist. But pastries are basically sugar bombs wrapped in trans fats and white flour. Most store-bought and bakery-style pastries are made with shortening or hydrogenated oils, both of which contain trans fats, the most dangerous kind of fat for your heart. Trans fats raise bad cholesterol, lower good cholesterol, and significantly increase the risk of heart attacks. Add in all the sugar and refined carbs, and you've got a recipe for blood sugar spikes, artery damage, and weight gain. Instead of a pastry, try a slice of whole grain toast with almond butter and banana. It satisfies the sweet craving without the heart-harming ingredients. Number 3, breakfast burritos with processed meats. Burritos can be hearty and satisfying, but when they're stuffed with bacon, sausage, or ham, plus cheese and sour cream, you're starting your day with a cholesterol overload. Processed meats are classified as Group 1 carcinogens by the World Health Organization and have been strongly linked to increased heart disease risk. They're high in saturated fat, sodium, and nitrates, all bad news for your arteries. If you love breakfast burritos, make a heart-smart version at home with black beans, sautéed veggies, avocado, and a sprinkle of feta or nutritional yeast. Number 2, bagels with cream cheese. Here's a sneaky one. Bagels seem simple enough, but they're often the equivalent of eating 4 slices of white bread in one sitting. They're made with refined flour, which has little to no fibre. That means a big blood sugar spike followed by a crash. And then there's the cream cheese, rich in saturated fat and not offering much nutritional value. Consistently starting your day this way can lead to weight gain, insulin resistance, and higher cholesterol. Craving a bagel? Try a sprouted grain English muffin topped with avocado or hummus and tomato slices. And at number 1, skipping breakfast altogether. You might be surprised, but skipping breakfast completely can be just as harmful. When you skip breakfast, your blood sugar and insulin levels can become unstable. You're more likely to overeat later in the day and make poor food choices. This pattern can increase your risk for obesity, high blood pressure, and type 2 diabetes, all major risk factors for heart attacks. Studies have shown that people who regularly skip breakfast are more likely to have clogged arteries and experience cardiovascular events compared to those who eat a balanced morning meal. What's better, even a light breakfast of fruit, nuts, or a small smoothie is better than nothing. The key is to eat something with fibre, protein, and healthy fats to start your day off right. And here's a bonus tip. Watch the coffee add-ins. Coffee itself isn't the problem. In fact, black coffee can be beneficial in moderation. But what you add to it matters. Flavoured creamers, whipped toppings, sugar syrups, and artificial sweeteners can quickly turn your morning coffee into a dessert. These extras add hidden sugars and unhealthy fats that contribute to weight gain and increased heart risk. If you drink coffee daily, try switching to unsweetened almond or oat milk and use cinnamon for flavour instead of sugar. So there you have it, 8 of the worst breakfasts that can quietly increase your risk of heart attacks, plus a few bonus tips to help you make better choices. It's not about perfection, it's about awareness. By making small shifts, swapping sugar-loaded foods for whole grains, processed meats for plant-based protein, and refined carbs for fibre, you support your heart with every bite. Your breakfast is the first decision you make for your health each day. Let it be a smart one. If this video helped you rethink your breakfast habits, tap that like button, hit subscribe, and share this with a friend or family member who might be starting their day with a heart-harming meal. Let's spread the word and protect more hearts, one breakfast at a time. And if you'd like to support our work, you can tap the super thanks button below or check out our channel merch. We've got some great designs that promote healthy living with heart. Thanks so much for watching and for being part of this growing community that cares about real change, one meal at a time. Stay kind to your heart, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next one.